Hello students. Welcome to today's class. We are going to talk about speed and velocity. In our previous class, we discussed conduction, convection and radiation in terms of kinetic molecular theory. We also learnt about the differences between good and bad conductors of heat using metals, water, and air as examples. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to know the concept and types of electric charge, know the various methods used in the production of electric charge. Now, without further delay, let us dive into today's topic. Electric charge is a fundamental physical property of matter that causes it to experience a force when placed in an electromagnetic field. It is a characteristic of subatomic particles, such as electrons and protons, and is responsible for the electromagnetic forces that hold atoms and molecules together. The SI unit of electric charge is coulomb. There are two types of electric charges, which are positive electric charge and negative electric charge. Positive electric charge is a fundamental property of matter that is associated with protons, which are positively charged subatomic particles found in the nucleus of an atom. Negative electric charge. Negative electric charge is a fundamental property of matter that is associated with electrons, which are negatively charged subatomic particles that orbit the nucleus of an atom. Now, some of us might be confused by the word subatomic particles, so let me break it down for you guys. Subatomic particles are the smallest units of matter that make up atoms, which are the building blocks of everything around us. Some of the characteristics of electric charges are: electric charge is conserved, meaning it cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred from one object to another. Like charges repel each other. Just like positive to positive. Or negative to negative. Opposite charges attract each other. Just like positive to negative. Next, we are going to talk about the different methods of producing or transferring electric charges. Electric charges can be produced through various methods, such as by friction. When two different materials are rubbed together, a process called charging by friction occurs, where electrons are transferred between the objects, resulting in one material gaining a positive charge and the other gaining a negative charge. Some examples of electric charge by friction are rubbing a plastic comb on your hair. Rubbing a plastic comb on your hair transfers electrons from your hair to the comb, charging the comb negatively. The comb can then attract small pieces of paper or other lightweight materials. Rubbing a balloon on your hair. When a balloon is rubbed against hair, electrons are transferred from the hair to the balloon. This gives the balloon a negative charge and leaves the hair positively charged, causing the hair to stand up due to repulsion and attraction. These examples illustrate how friction can create electric charges through the transfer of electrons between materials. By conduction. Producing electrical charges through conduction involves the transfer of electrons from one object to another through direct contact. Some examples are electrostatic discharge. When a charged person touches a conductive surface, like a doorknob, the charge can flow from the person to the surface, resulting in a small shock. This is common in dry environments, where static electricity builds up. Using a USB cable to charge a phone. When you plug a USB cable into a phone, the electrical charge from the computer or wall adapter conducts through the cable and charges the phone's battery. These examples illustrate how conduction facilitates the transfer of electric charge through direct contact. By induction. Production of electric charges by induction refers to the process of charging an object without directly touching it with another charged object, where the nearby charged object causes a redistribution of charges within the neutral object, resulting in the neutral object acquiring a charge with opposite polarity. An example is charging a neutral object. When a positively charged rod is brought close to a neutral object, electrons in the object are repelled away from the rod. This leaves the side of the object closest to the rod negatively charged and the far side positively charged. This example illustrates how induction can effectively transfer charge without direct contact. Note: a neutral charge body refers to an object that has an equal amount of positive and negative charges. Great job, students. I have 2 assignments for you to work on. Number 1. List 2 differences between positive and negative electric charge. Number 2. Mention the similarity between charging by friction and charging by conduction. Good job, students. Before we end today's class, let us summarize on what we learned. Today, we learned about the concept and types of electric charge, the various methods used in the production of electric charge. Alright, students. Great job today. In our next class, we are going to talk about the various methods used to identify, distribute, and store electric charges. Thanks, and goodbye.